Hello, everybody, and welcome to NASCAR.com and NASCAR Facebook Live. It's GarageCam at Martinsville Speedway, the famed paperclip in Ridgeway, Virginia, right near the town of Martinsville. A sleepy little town, small town. Been coming here since I was a little kid, and what a great place. And you see right there a little thank you note, wait, how do we say it? I don't know. But Dale Jr. appreciation tour right there. Well, behind this guy, the number 88, a little thank you from Martinsville Speedway to Dale Earnhardt Jr. And if you've never watched GarageCam, you're tuning in maybe on NASCAR Facebook Live for the first time. You're checking out these crew guys working on this number 66 car here at Carl Long. Well, this is the show, man. It's 30 minutes streaming. It's just a big old dude right here with a camera and a Britney Spears headset mic. And we get to have some fun on the show today. A little Halloween edition. For you on NASCAR Facebook Live at NASCAR.com. We would like to thank our sponsors, of course, Mobile One, for bringing you GarageCam every year. They're so great to work with. Kyle Weatherman, check it out. That's pretty cool. Kyle Weatherman driving this number 51 car this week. So let us know in the chat there on Facebook Live if you're tuning in, who you are, where you're from, what you want to see on the show. Give us some questions. We like answering questions. Kyle Weatherman, big opportunity for you in the Monster Energy Cup Series. How excited are you?
This is a huge weekend for me. Obviously, the biggest opportunity I've ever got. And to be at a short track is obviously really good for me, too, because I ran very well at the short tracks and the ARCA stuff and stuff like that. So very excited to be looking and racing against people that I look up to. So it's an awesome weekend. Very excited. Going to learn a lot and going to complete 500 laps tomorrow.
What's that going to be like when you pull out on the track and, you know, you might be going wheel to wheel with Jimmie Johnson?
And I thought about it all week. Obviously, I just found out about a week and a half ago. So to know that I'm going to be racing against Dale Jr., Jimmie Johnson, and then a couple people that I've looked up to also, which is Chris Buescher and David Reagan. So to know that I'm going to be on the same track as all these guys is amazing. Can't thank everybody that's made this happen and this opportunity. Obviously Rick Ware. Obviously my whole family backing, and it's just amazing to have this opportunity. Very blessed and very thankful for everything we have going on right now.
Well, on NASCAR.com, GarageCam, and we're on NASCAR Facebook Live right now as well. We like to have a little fun, and dude, it's gonna be Halloween on Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. So,
what's your favorite Halloween candy? If you had a basket right now instead of some Pedialyte to get you hydrated, what would you like to have in that Halloween basket?
The Snickers. Snickers always gets me. It always gets me in a good mood too. So it's Snickers is really good. And obviously, try to stay away from it this weekend. But
do you have a bad side that the Snickers brings out the good side?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It definitely. So obviously, if you're in a bad mood, give me a Snickers and I'll be ready to go. So it's definitely obviously my favorite candy and stuff like that. But gotta stay away from it this weekend.
All right. Well, Kyle, we'll make sure we get him a Snickers maybe pre-race. It might be better than a Martinsville hot dog. I don't know. Beautiful day at Martinsville. The sunshine is out, breaking through these clouds, and I'll tell you what, it's making it warm. We just had to shed our hoodie. See a driver right over here. You can sit down, man. You want to sit down? Take a seat. Come on, take a seat. We want a relaxed cut. You do have a sit-down job.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get a little blood pumping through the legs. I drove up here this morning.
How was the drive? Sunrise nice. Drive is always nice.
Just put on a podcast or two and rolled on up here.
What'd you listen to? Which podcast?
Listened to a little Pat McAfee. Laughed a little bit. Then listened to some Ben Shapiro.
Oh, I listened to that one. Yeah. He talks fast though.
Yeah, he does talk fast. He's a pretty smart guy. And then I drafted with Daniel Hemrick for the last 45 minutes of the ride. So
you didn't wreck him though, right?
No, I pushed him a little bit.
Yeah.
But he can handle it.
Yeah, he can handle it. It's Hemrick. You did create a safe haven for our hoodies are over here. Like, as it's getting a little warm, you're going to have to shed yours pretty soon.
Yeah, the sun's starting to pop out here at Martinsville Speedway, so it's going to be a good day. The rain's going to hold off. We're going to get this Sluter System 23 car dialed in today, and we're going to be the beard's coming in pretty nice, too.
It's looking good. It's looking sporty. It's looking sporty.
All that fresh
survived the ride up. Yeah.
It's survived right up. The comb, the beard comb's been my best friend lately. I love that thing. If you got a beard, get you some fresh beard oil and a nice comb. It'll change your world.
Well, we've talked to you a lot about beards on NASCAR GarageCam, but we're going to have some fun today. Just pulled this one out of the proverbial basket here. if you, Corey LaJoy, were going around trick-or-treating today in the garage, what type of candy would you like in your little bucket?
Oh, that's a great question. I like some Dots or Skittles. I'm not
really Dots.
I'm not a big chocolate guy.
Huh.
Some Juji fruits maybe.
Okay.
Those are like a little treat when you get them in there.
That's
like, you only get like
school.
one per bag.
What about some like Starburst? No.
I like Skittles more than Starburst.
Did you ever have the experience? You're kind of young. Did you ever have the experience in your generation of when you'd go to a door and somebody would give you a darn apple?
Yeah, one time.
It's weird, right?
And I think I just threw it out.
Yeah.
Like, that's not.
I mean, what are you gonna do with an apple?
Throw it out. Like,
yeah.
My mom feeds me apples.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want from a stranger.
No.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing your trick-or-treat joy.
Why would you want to give out apples?
People do that, man. People are weird.
Don't give out apples for Halloween.
There you go. PSA from Corey LaJoy. BKR driver having a good time in the garage area here. Yeah, how about them apples? There's our producer this weekend, Justin Beatty, who's monitoring the chat, who's going to tell us who you want to see and all that stuff. And there's CJ, our audio guy. We'll show him while I read here. Louis DiDonato, I'd like to see Chase Elliott, please. Come on, get a little more creative with your request, Louis. We love you. You're like the man of GarageCam. Jesse Johnson, hope you do well, Kyle Weatherman, in the 51 car. I wonder if that's Jesse Johnson, Jimmy's little brother, who's a little racer himself with some off-road trucks. Good dude. Christopher McNear, go find Matt DiBenedetto. Well, DiBenedetto's truck is right here, but knowing DiBenedetto, Ryan Ellis is probably trying to wrangle him somewhere. We don't know where he is.
Hey, Dillner, if we lose audio, I'm on baby watch. So if the audio just goes out.
You are on baby watch. Your wife is like 25 months pregnant. She's like the lady in.
She's not going to like you for saying
no.
that.
She's like the lady in Family Guy. Perennial pregnant right now. Just like.
Well, I'm just letting you guys know.
I mean, you did a good job. High five for getting her pregnant. All right.
If the audio cuts out, you know where I am.
That's like, well, do it, man. CJ right here. Let's give him some good warm wishes because they're expecting a baby. That's awesome. Babies are cool. They're going to love the trick-or-treat. Hey, it's Ryan Ellis, former NASCAR racer, now PR person. All right, we were looking for your driver. We actually had a request for him. Where is he?
Grab him?
You want to? Oh well, don't grab him hard. Just grab him for us. Oh, look at this. This right here is a PR person. If I've ever seen a PR person, do you want him? Yes, we want him. So we'll see. Hey, let's just have some fun. What's your favorite Halloween candy, CJ?
That's a good question. Three Musketeer.
Three Musketeer is kind of old school. Got that nougat kind of like softness inside of it. That's kind of marshmallow. What about you, BD, our producer?
Kit Kat.
You don't have to hold the microphone. That's awkward.
No, I want to hold
That's very awkward.
Kit Kats or Snickers.
BD's the king of awkward. He loves getting lost, too. Hey, check it out. Hey, Ryan Ellis. Good job. Look at that. That's like one of the best PR people in the business right there. We actually had a request for you, and it wasn't like your mom.
Yeah, the PR girl.
No. Like on Facebook Live, somebody actually said, can you go find Matt DiBenedetto? Who was the person, BD?
Christopher McNear.
Christopher McNear. Do you know Christopher McNear?
I don't think so,
but you have
I
a fan.
Do now,
you believe it?
And I appreciate them.
That's awesome.
I feel special for being.
You are special.
Presence.
You are special. Let's have speaking of special, you are very special, Ryan Ellis. If you were trick-or-treating through the garage right now, and I know you want to get in a race car and you're all into fitness because you got that incredible bag and like you're always pumping iron, but if you had yourself a little like pumpkin basket of candy or candy hitting your head, what would the preferred candy be? For Matt DiBenedetto.
I like Butterfinger and Kit Kats. You don't like Butterfinger? And
Kit Kats are pretty good.
Yeah.
Would you, if you had a Kit Kat right now, would you break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar?
I'd break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Yeah, you would. So,
yeah.
Hey, what do you think Ellis's favorite candy is? See, I want to know the prediction because it'll probably be funnier than the answer.
Ryan's favorite candy. I'm going to guess. Well, if he's not allergic to.
We are the behind-the-scenes show.
Butterfinger.
It's definitely Butterfinger. You guys are like twinning.
It's bad. I should have just known that. Everything that
you. What? Okay, I've asked this before, but I don't think I've ever asked you. What's your favorite thing you've ever dressed up as?
I liked my costume.
I'm talking for Halloween, by the way.
Yeah. I liked my costume that I wore yesterday.
What'd you wear?
It's a little inappropriate. So I don't
so
know
you
how much
probably won't say it. Is there a way to PC say it?
It was, yeah.
Don't say it if it isn't.
I was dressed up as a skeleton.
Okay.
But
I got you.
The skeleton had some extra features.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So
that's
it was
awesome.
funny.
You had a nice arm, so yeah.
Yes,
so in a hand,
exactly.
You were handing out candy. So yeah, that's how you go.
As funny as it was, I couldn't share it on social media because I got kids.
It's social media, and right now Facebook
and,
Live, people are tuning in like worldwide. Last week we had like somebody from Brazil and Holland and stuff like that. So they're listening to you right now, and they don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. So I did not post a picture of my costume, although it was cool.
I'm glad.
But,
your wife actually approved?
She thought it was funny. She was Wonder Woman. I did like her costume.
Oh, that's good.
And she was much more attractive than me.
Oh,
and she
we
won best
all know
costume.
you outkicked your coverage.
Yes, I did. She looked really good. She won the best costume at the little. It was a small party we were at, but mostly because she just looked very attractive in it, and I did not. So
we'll work on that. You could be Wonder Man next year.
Yes.
Matt DiBenedetto and his fearless compadre. You guys could be like Batman and Robin.
We should.
I mean, it would really kind of really go along pretty darn well if you were. So Batman and Robin. I like it. Hey, there's Dave Reagan. See if we catch up to him real quick. He's probably got something to do, but what's up, Reagan?
Something very important. I'm going to hit the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah, so that if you ever want to get an autograph from a driver, just go to the bathroom
and
10 minutes before practice or 10 minutes before the race.
That's great advice.
That's where you can find us.
Well, there's a good segue there.
So
there's a segue there, bathroom segue to what's your favorite piece of Halloween candy? Did you get the segue? It was
that was a great segue, and I love sugar. I don't have many bad habits, but I do love sweets, and so probably are the mini Twix bars.
Okay.
Some of the little like trinket candy. I'll just say give to the kids, but like I'll go for the chocolate, the real mini Snickers, mini Twix, and Reese's cups.
I'm glad after the first answer you didn't throw out Baby Ruth.
Yeah. Baby Ruths are okay.
Yeah.
They're mid-level.
Yeah.
Almond Joy's kind of mid-level, but those other little caramel and chocolate. That's the point. So I will be with my kids on Halloween on a Tuesday. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
In the racing world, it's neat when Halloween falls on like a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
It makes it a lot easier.
That means I can go with the kids trick or treating.
All right, man. Well,
go practice.
Go practice and go do what you have to do. Interrupting David Reagan as he's on his way to the bathroom, and I'm sure there's a few people that get that Baby Ruth joke. I mean, come on, it's a movie joke. Come on. We're having a little too much fun, but why not? I've gotten to the point with this show where it's like, let's have some fun. Ken Harmon, want to see the winner, go see that number 48, and 48 has been the man here. Wow, this is so cool, says Kelly Hufford. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think the show is cool. I know we aren't, but we try. 33 of Jeffrey Earnhardt, the Hulu car in the garage area, Gray Galding. P.F. Chang's caters. Oh yeah, I wonder if they cater those little lettuce wraps. Yeah, believe it or not, the big man here likes some P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps. Y'all know I'm not a chain guy, and I could do my Speed Eats app deal and the food stuff that I love to do, but it's like, I don't like to visit chains, but man, that's some good stuff right there. Reed Sorensen, Premium Motorsports, number 15. I'll tell you what, let's give a nod of the cap to the 15 boys here. They've had this car running pretty well. They've gone from a car that at times last year was like a 40th place car, and they've really stepped up their game over here at Premium Motorsports, especially since Tommy Baldwin has joined this operation. Some different people coming on over here as well. Corey LaJoy, we talked to the bearded wonder from Concord, North Carolina, and there is his beautiful number 23 Camry. Cole Witt, those little cool side skirts this week. I kind of dig that right there. And the number 72. Landon Castle, halfway already. Halfway on GarageCam, says our flagman. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Landon Castle, brakes for trains. Number 32 of Matt DiBenedetto, feeling the pink this week at Martinsville. David Reagan, we just talked to the Georgia driver. And then we roll up to the number 10 of Danica Patrick. And Danica Patrick, we had a little fun trivia about her last week, if you were watching the show, about her holding the second and third best finish of a female driver of all time. And I believe the third best finish of all time from a female driver was right here for Danica Patrick, 7th in 2015. She's actually the only female driver that's ever competed at Martinsville Speedway in a Monster Energy Cup Series race. I mean, they've competed, we've had some females compete in the Truck Series and whatnot. Justin Donald, can we see the SHR cars, please? Well, there you go, man. Ford Warriors in pink on this number 10. That's the first one we'll see in this little streaming tour of the garage area as some of the guys put some pressures in these tires. These Goodyear Eagles won't be running inner liners at the little short track here, so maybe a little bit easier on some of these tire guys. They seem to like it when it's that way, but we shouldn't say tire guys because there is a tire person, because we have some really, really talented females. I believe 2 of them that are tire specialists in the garage area in NASCAR. That's awesome to see. McDizzle's up here, driver of this number 95 car. Beautiful car this weekend. Jolt is on the car, and there's McDiz. What's up, man?
What's happening?
You getting ready for a
Hey, look at brand new suits. Brand new suits are good.
What is that, Jolt? Cooling?
We got Roto Jolt on the car. It's eye drops.
Oh, really?
Little cooling drops for your eyes. Not only
nice.
that, gives you a little perk.
So you perky?
Eyes wide open, ready to go, Martinsville.
So you're perky and
I'm
ready
ready
for
to
practice.
go, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, are you ready for Halloween is the question.
No, not my favorite holiday.
No,
I don't like
kids ever dress up or anything? Or
yeah,
no?
kids dress up.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, adults sometimes too, but yeah.
I mean, that part of it's fun, but there's another part of it that's a lot of fun for some people.
Yeah, candy.
Candy's
man. Always fun, right?
What's your if you had a basket right now?
I do have a basket.
I do too, brother. You get a little basket, but in your little basket, what would be the preferred candy for McDizzle?
I like Snickers bars.
Snickers?
Yeah. Kit Kats.
Do you have a grumpy? Do you have a grumpy Snickers side?
No, I don't.
We don't see it very often.
No, but I'll steal the kids' candies, no doubt about it.
I mean, you can't give them all that candy.
Yeah, and they get all hyped up, then they can't sleep.
Well, you're being a good parent by taking it away.
Right. Yeah, you got to help them out.
Okay.
People helping people.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do.
All right, McDowell, have a great day. Driver of the number 95 on NASCAR Facebook Live here, having a little fun with you. Hey, man, when you're walking around seeing cool-looking race cars, you're talking about candy. I mean, life's good. Why not? The number 43 making some big noise this week. Bubba Wallace signing on to be the driver of this number 43 in 2018. And I'll tell you what, that is going to be awesome for this organization. A little shot in the arm for this organization. 12th different driver that will drive for Richard Petty since he's made it a career as far as a driver. John Andretti, so many of them, John Andretti with a big win for him, and here at Martinsville, and so many great moments. The number 43 is so legendary, though. It's competed in 2019 races in NASCAR history. That is unbelievable. Guess how many wins the King has in the 43, though? I bet you all don't guess this. Yeah? Well, it's had 199 wins as a car number throughout all the different drivers, but only 192 of them were for the King. And you'll say, wait a minute, hold on, the King had 200 wins. He didn't win them all in the number 43. He won them in the number 42 as well. So, yeah, a little fun fact there, NASCAR fun fact for you. Like to come up with a fancy stat for y'all every week, and there you go. The Geico car, number 13, rookie. Make sure you watch those NASCAR Sunoco rookie pieces on NASCAR.com each and every week. They're a lot of fun, radioactive for rookies. Paul Menard, this RCR team getting that car dialed in. Only about 13 minutes till we turn them loose here for practice. Oh, and check it out. This is going to be the coolest looking scene we see in the garage area all day. Right here, the number 88, the Gray Ghost this weekend, nationwide, of course, putting on a little vote for a paint scheme choice for Dale Earnhardt Jr. for this weekend. And, man, he's just wanted to run this scheme so bad. I was there at the press conference last year where they debuted this paint scheme. They were supposed to run it for the throwback Darlington weekend. And, of course, he was sidelined with some concussion symptoms and didn't get to run it. And he was really heartbroken about it. So great to see Dale Earnhardt Jr. going to get that chance to run this 88. And I'll tell you what, I was talking to Brooks, the PR guy here, last week at Talladega, and I said, people are all saying that Talladega is the best shot for a victory for Dale Earnhardt Jr. I'm just going to go on the record, I said, and say, I think Martinsville, the paperclip, is his best shot. He's led over 900-something laps here. Believe it or not, more laps than he's led at places like Daytona or Talladega. He's got that win in 2014 here. It took him a while to get that grandfather clock, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. is a pretty successful driver here and very consistent driver at this Virginia paperclip, old school short track place. So I look for the Gray Ghost here, the famed Buddy Baker paint scheme, to be up front on Sunday. Rob Lopes, tire specialist right there, getting it done in the garage as I almost trip over a jack stand. That was incredible. Incredible save. Save of the day so far, although the trucks have been on the track. Somebody did see me almost tear myself up there. I think it's like 3 weeks, 2 near misses as far as tripping. Eric Jones, the rookie competitor. The rookies parked right next to each other. 32nd for Daniel Suarez, his first Cup start at the Paperclip, and 12th earlier in the spring for the driver in the number 77. Looking at the chat here, Louis DiDonato, do you think the race could end at night? I will say right now the race will end at night. We're looking at a 3 o'clock start time, Louis DiDonato. Thanks for your question. 3 o'clock start time, which is a little later than normal. And this race, as you remember, can end a little bit late. And I think it's going to end at night. We got lights here, man, so why not? There's Bowyer. He just looked and he bowed his head like he was disappointed I was coming over, man. I thought you liked me.
What is that big yellow thing hanging off? Why do you have duct tape?
Because, hey, I'm a racer. I'm a racer, dude.
Like hinge strap to your clipboard I've ever seen in my.
It's amazing. Hey, just like a race car driver shows
up. You have a $200,000 camera.
No, it's like a $30 camera
apparatus.
I'm on an open hauler right here, man.
Somehow carriage bolted to the top.
That's
with
right,
duct
man.
tape.
That's called MacGyver.
That is called terrible. Redneck.
Something. Yeah, that's
redneck.
right, man. I love it.
I like
gotta live
redneck
redneck.
stuff. It's fun to be redneck.
Hey, real quick, we like to have fun on our show. None of this serious crap talk.
Why are you so close? I feel like you're.
Okay, I'll reach out like this.
Thank you.
Is that better, Bowyer?
Yes, yes.
All right. So, favorite, if you had a basket right now and you were going trick or treating, what would be Clint Bowyer's favorite candy to get in that basket?
Trick or treat with a basket?
Well,
that's Easter, you goofball.
Well, no, I had like a little pumpkin basket, dude.
I did. A pumpkin basket?
A pumpkin basket.
No.
Well, what do you got then?
Plastic pumpkin.
Okay, a plastic pumpkin. What would your candy be, man?
Right now?
Well, yeah, if you wanted candy
I'm 30, what am I? 38 years old, so it's a Bud Light now.
Tooth. I don't think they hand that out, though.
You let the kids trick or treat while you trick or drink.
All right, boy. Quote of the day. Done. Mic drop. Mic drop. Oh, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is walking in here, and I don't know if I've ever heard a funnier thing on NASCAR.com, GarageCam, on NASCAR Facebook Live. Then, man, you don't trick or treat, you trick or drink. Well, there is Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to get some fans out of the garage here. Man, I'll tell you what. Well, Dale Jr. is getting swarmed here a little bit as he gets ready to climb in that gray Ghost. Have a little good time. Get ready to climb in this thing. The old school white suit, got a little orange trim to it. Looking kind of old school. It's got to be a good feeling. Man, you get 2 throwback weekends in the 2017 season. So nothing to complain about right there. Oh, this is cool. Bringing in some fans. This little guy didn't get an autograph, so he's coming in. He's going to get him an autograph. How cute is that right there? I'll tell you what, this is a great moment right here. Tears streaming down from a little boy's face, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. making a difference here in the garage area, and putting his arm around little boy and making sure he has a good experience here at the racetrack. And you know what? Y'all don't need to hear me talk. Sometimes the best things are left unsaid, and a picture's worth 1,000 words, and that video is probably worth 100,000. Man, I don't think I've ever been that touched on GarageCam. That was unbelievable. Number 22 of Joey Logano.
You don't have enough time, Jack.
Rolling through the garage area here. Ricky Stenhouse in number 17. Oh, man, Frank here with the greatest shirt right here. of course, the anniversary the other day of the passing of one of the greatest race car drivers of all time.
All time. And it kind of sucks. He's
Yeah.
a good man. What's even worse is my wife's birthday is on the same day.
On the same day.
Yeah, so
but you know what? A lot of us in the garage pay tribute because
Oh, we do.
You
We
know, the
all
bottom
do.
line is one of the best racers ever, Richie Evans, wrapping
Yeah,
room, and 9-time national modified champion.
It's a bad deal when that happened. It's like Elvis died.
Yep.
Everybody remembers where they were.
Yep.
I was in the Marine Corps, and that sucked. I couldn't have been here, but happens.
All right, that's right. Frank right there in the number 3 car. And some good memories and bad memories here for some of us at Martinsville. But the thing is, we always truck on, we race on. That's what we do in this garage. We got to hustle up to see if we can show you all these cars. Some people want to see the SHR cars right there. There is Kurt Busch's number 41, a 2-time winner at the Martinsville Speedway. Jamie McMurray, a guy that hasn't gotten a win here. Let's have a magic number. Y'all want a magic number on Facebook Live? Yeah, let's do it. Let's call out the number 2 for a fancy number here. Okay, well, you see the 2-0 right here of Matt Kenseth. And, well, Kenseth has a bunch of starts here, the all-time leading guy in starts, but he's one of 6 drivers that's best finish has been a second-place finish here. Bill, one of the best-looking guys in the garage right there. One of 6 drivers that have their best finish at their paperclip as a second-place finish, and 3 of them, one of them being this driver right here of the number 20, A.J. Allmendinger, and Jamie McMurray, his neighbor, both have a pair of 2 second-place finishes at Martinsville. The number 1, the number 20 trying to improve that one more spot and get a win. They're first to get the grandfather clock at Martinsville. Dustin Caldwell, this makes the sport so great. Drivers being personable. Well, thank you, and thank the drivers, too, for playing along. Lisa Giles Fowler. Oh, Kyle Fowler's mother. Oh, Dale's going to be such a good dad, and I can't agree with you more. Already had a few little conversations that I'll keep private, but I think Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be a great dad. I started late in my life being a daddy. You know, CJ over there is pretty young. He's starting. I'm 40. So I'm starting late in life, but there's nothing better than being a dad. This guy right here had one of the most successful fathers in racing, Chase Elliott. Speaking of success at Virginia, oh, look no further than the number 21 car. The favorite anytime you're rolling here is whoever's in the Wood Brothers car. Stewart, Virginia, represented today by Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney in this round of 8 in the NASCAR playoffs. And the new paint scheme, let's truck on over here and show you the Denny Hamlin scheme this week. Little white and purple action for the FedEx Toyota. The Lowe's 9-time winner at Martinsville Speedway, Jimmie Johnson, the man statistically when you come over here. And there's last week's winner, Martin Truex Jr. Man, he's ready to be first for practice right here, Truex. 12th driver to lead over 2,000 laps in a season. 2,068 now. His best. Hey, guys, you guessed it. He's one of those guys with the second place finish here. We're talking about Halloween. We're talking about candy. How can we not show you the M&M's ride right here? Las Vegas, Nevada's Kyle Busch, the spring 2016 winner. This was a place that handcuffed Kyle Busch for a little while. And then he caught up, man. This is a track that's hard to master, and he finally did it in the spring of 2016. Greg Keselowski, the Alliance Truck Parts machine right here, sitting 3rd in points. Won the spring race at this track earlier this year, breaking that winless drought and getting his first grandfather clock. The number 4, little Busch Beer new paint scheme. We like to show you new paint schemes on NASCAR.com, but of course on, well, NASCAR Facebook Live and on GarageCam, we like to show them to you too. And the Kevin Harvick car right there. And I'm getting recorded. I'm getting recorded here. I wonder what he's doing. But it's the NBC guys. They do a great job. Their whole staff. Jimmie Johnson about to roll out on the track. Practice is about to hit. No matter what your favorite candy is, there's nothing sweeter than the sound of a NASCAR stock car. We've been doing it here at the Paperclip since NASCAR began. One of the original tracks. And now we do it in the playoffs. Who will win? This place has brought out the best of people, the worst of people, emotions, fight, triumphant moments. It's a place that's created legends. And this weekend, that story, the famed story of a little piece of concrete and asphalt in Ridgeway, Virginia, an unassuming town and an unassuming little racetrack, continues to be one of the centerpieces of the storylines of the sport of NASCAR. Make sure you tune in to the First Data 500 Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, NBC Sports Network. You can listen in on MRN Radio and on Sirius XM. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, and until next time, we'll see you at the races.